taking on the Snowhawks of Anchorage. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, look at this Anchorage team entering play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visitors from Canton,
they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week. They held their opponents to 3 points, and that was it. If they get anything comparable to that performance, this one's in the bag.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They run up the gut with Kelly. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try. Hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
2-yard gain.
On now is the punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point.
He's got a man complete. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 58 yards. And the Voyagers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, a chance at a big play in his own end zone. But instead, 3rd down coming up.
will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Kelly.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
The numbers for Kelly a week ago. 16 carries, 57 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Incomplete.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Returnable here from the 38. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Call that a 59-yard punt return.
And the Voyagers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part.
Now a hit and a loose football. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Anchorage offense back out now.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
They'll send the tight end in motion.
23-yard line.
Drain down. Off play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. And flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself. And oh, he coughed it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Now Green off the play fake. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he's loose again. And touchdown! Their mobile, agile quarterback. 37 yards. And the Voyagers are pouring it on. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Seahawks, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Green. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Kelly tries the right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Brings up 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Voyagers have got it on cruise control.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Snowhawks, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively.
They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, Green. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
When you look at this defense,
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about that?
And he can't escape, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
The Voyagers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown! A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Voyagers have opened the lead up to 60.
And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Keeps himself upright. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. And the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, 1st quarter. They got his man complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
It's a big play there. 65 yards.
1st down, Canton.
Looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He'll drop to throw. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up 4th and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He'll try to do it himself, and he'll take it into the end zone.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the... All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to go up top again. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets into the end zone. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. There he goes again. Inside the 20.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Voyagers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
So backed up closer to the danger zone here from the 2. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And just shutting him off there. And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Their mobile quarterback, 97 yards.
And the Voyagers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will take After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
powers by at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's caught. Touchdown. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
19 tight. 19 Lions. Check over.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. From left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 18 on the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he goes out of bounds without getting rid of it. A big, big loss there. And it goes down as a sack as well. He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way out to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A big gain on the play. Still brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's loose again. He's on his way. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. This is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will take. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Not the 1st down play they wanted by any stretch of the imagination. An absolutely huge loss on the sack. They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now he's going to step up and run. Pushing his way through. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Down Voyagers.
Going for the deep ball. take it in for the touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
It's
2nd and 10.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll try and do this himself.
Able to shake it, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. There he goes again. Now look out. He's to the 20.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they add to their totals.
Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
Well, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
70 Timberwolf.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And he is not going to go anywhere. We're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lawrence. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
The extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Green throwing to start the drive. Oh, he dropped him. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
At the 60. Huh.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Green. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Wide open receiver complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Green. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And able to get this out to the 25.
1st down and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Canton,
They boost their record up to a strong 4-1.